Hello and welcome to A Life Full of Meaning. My name's Glenn and this is Lisa, and together we sold all of our stuff and we moved on to a narrowboat called Nutshell.
And here we are. You didn't tell me you was going to do that.
It's a surprise and full of a me.
You are. Yeah. Anyway, hello and welcome to A Life Full of Meaning. Shall we get straight into it?
Go for it.
Let's do it.
Dive in.
Let's show you how
The week
unfolded. Good morning and welcome to Sunday. Can you hear that? That's not the sound of birds singing. That's the sound of a car alarm going off all through the night. So, something fantastic happened yesterday evening. This is what happened. So we've just had a bit of lovely news. Joy and Martin were passing by on an epic road trip and they've got some pasties for us. Oh, the excitement! If you remember, we first met Joy and Martin at the Crick Boat Show. Then we went to Plymouth to see them and we had the most extraordinary meal at Fletchers. And apparently during lockdown, Fletchers has been making pasties. Oh my goodness!
They come out the oven about 1/4 to 2. You feel the bottom of them, it's still warm.
Oh my goodness, and what's in there?
Chocolate brownie cake.
My God! Tell me about the restaurant.
Our restaurant closed because of COVID.
Yeah.
And since we've closed over the last 14 weeks, we've baked over 10,000 pasties.
Oh my God, that's amazing, amazing.
10,000 in 4.
Let's have a look at one of these bad boys. Oh, yum.
Who wants half with me?
I'll have half.
So lovely to see them. Just trying to dry out the ground sheet. The dogs are wondering what's going on. Well, caravan awning down. Camper van awning down. Almost ready to go. We're back to the boat. God. It's like a goose attack. He just flew up to try and get in. We've got visitors this afternoon. So Debbie and Steve watch our videos. They were passing through Milton Keynes and said they'd come and say hello. So looking forward to meeting them. It's a bit of a noisy gathering. Would you believe it? So we've been waiting for Debbie and Steve for like 2 hours and no sign of them. And I'd sent them details of how to find us, still no show. And I thought they must have fallen asleep after their long drive. So we'll go back to the boat. Anyways, get a call from them. They'd not received any of my text messages and had been waiting for us. I should have rang them. Glenn said I should have rang them like an hour ago. But anyway, they're on their way now. I've had such a lovely day today. It has been filled with friends, cups of tea, chatting. So lovely to meet you friends. So lovely to catch up with some old friends. Loved it, loved it. Perfect day. Good morning and welcome to Monday. The wettest, rainiest Monday morning July has ever seen. Surely. I can't even see you. I've water in my eye. So I have just been for my walk round the lake. I've been listening to Oprah Winfrey's Super Soul Sunday. Feel wiser just by listening. But let me show you who I've just walked past. He's not moaning about the rain at all. Just patiently sitting there. Before Debbie and Steve head back today, we're going to meet up for some lunch. I've just messaged one of the local pubs to see if they're open today. Haven't heard anything back yet. I've managed to book a table at the Cross Keys. I'm setting off now. Glenn is going to get dropped off there and we're going to meet Debbie and Steve there too. The menu is lovely. Look at this. Wow, look at that. Looks lovely. We've done all right for pudding. White chocolate cheesecake. Oh no, that's it. Thank you. Thank you. Lovely. I mean, you can't beat that for a Monday. For a Monday, can you? new friends, lunch, deliciousness, great conversation. That ticks all my boxes. Love it. So I've got some work to do, so I better crack on. I know we had a delicious lunch, but if I don't get some tea cooked by about 9 o'clock tonight, we'll be going a bit hungry. I've got chicken. Stick it in the oven, roast it, and then have a scout around the fridge to see if I can sort of build a salad or something. So yeah, I'm winging it. That's exactly what I'm doing. Now, admittedly, that's quite a hefty amount of spice and oil. Trouble is, roast chicken can be so bland sometimes. This, in case you haven't used it before, is Moroccan flavours. Just raided the fridge, found half a cucumber, a couple of tomatoes. I'm going to make like a cucumber and tomato salad with like a lemon vinaigrette. Whilst also rummaging around in the fridge, I found this leftover bottle of wine from camping, so result. I haven't listened to Own It yet, so I'll listen to that while I'm cooking.
This then triggers quite a lot of sort of accountant-like...
So I'm not very happy. I've just been out to my veg box to pick some salad leaves. And they've been obliterated, and what is left looks like that. Now, the chicken does look burnt, but don't forget it went in there looking very brown. So we got some veggies. That's just the cabbage leaves and some parsley. We've got some cucumber and tomatoes in a lemon vinaigrette. We've got some grated carrots with some toasted pumpkin and sunflower seeds. That's also in a light dressing. And then this, well, this is bloody lovely. Miramar made it. It is avocado pesto. It's pouring with rain outside, but look at the light. It's a beautiful pink colour. Well, good morning to you and welcome to Tuesday. I was going to sit there all day doing a bit of work, but Mr. Warner, he's got an Amazon round. He says, do you want to come with me? And I was like, yeah. So, Mr. Warner, where are we going right now?
We're going to pick up the most expensive piece of prime work that I've ever paid for in my life.
Okay.
Yeah, it's down here on the end.
Northampton and Midland Plating Company.
So, this bit came up really well, and he managed to keep the writing as well because it's Yamaha Motor Company. So that come up really well. This bit didn't come up so well because it was just fiddly. It just came up a little bit. So he charged me like a tenner less, which is fine because it's the main front of it is the bit you see.
Oh yeah, excellent. What are you doing, Mr. Warner?
Lewis, Mel and Liam's lad, wants to buy this bike, and he's 17 in 2 weeks, and he's like getting his licence in order and everything. So it just doesn't run quite right. So I've promised him that I'll get it sorted.
Well, we've arrived at Amazon, and there's a big long queue. So the question is, where are we going to be today? We don't want Milton Keynes today. We're going to the pub tonight, so we definitely don't want to be back in Milton Keynes.
Okay.
Wow, very busy today. We've been sitting here a long time.
22 minutes.
22 minutes we've been sitting here.
And there's a lot of cars.
And there's a lot of cars. I've never seen this before. There's loads of people going mad. There's people got out their car. There's waving of arms. Here comes the supervisor. Amazon update, it's now 25 to 3 and we've not moved. Oh, what a kerfuffle that was. Anyway, we have now got 41 parcels and 45
parcels, 41 deliveries.
45 parcels, 41 deliveries. No, we've never had that many.
And we're 45 minutes late.
And we're 45 minutes late already because that's how long it took. And guess where we're heading?
Straight back to Milton Keynes.
Straight back to Milton Keynes and on to Bedford. We're still here. It is now 6:45 and Glenn is over time. But I think there's like 4 or 5 left to do. So hopefully we'll get done soon. Neil,
Yes.
do you know any jokes?
Oh no, he's stumped.
So we are on our way home from the pub. Tonight I've been drinking, Mr. Warner's been on the lime and soda. Neil ran out of jokes this evening, so no footage from the pub. But anyway, we're heading home now. Lots of love. Good morning to you and welcome to Wednesday. I am in such an annoyingly good mood today. I need to keep my distance from people that I may be too much for. It's Wednesday. Now we know the score on a Wednesday. Glenn delivers flowers, I go to my mum's, all of that. Not quite, yes today, but not quite as normal. So we're going in two separate vehicles because my mum's having a soiree this evening with some friends and I'm staying till late. So Glenn's had to go in a separate vehicle so he can get home again. But other than that, pretty much normal. Come on, let's go. Mirimar's got a new cookbook. You know, I said she made avocado pesto the other day, which was bloody lovely. Well, she's made pea hummus. That's it, hummus from peas. She's given me some and I'm really excited to try it. She also gave me some homemade pita breads as well. I love it when someone gets a new cookbook and can't wait to try out all the recipes, especially if they give me some. Awesome.
So guess what, it's Wednesday, I'm off to my sister's. I am using the van today because Mrs. Warner needs the car because she's going to be over at her mum's till tonight. So let's go up the motorway.
Righty, let's go get Leo. Hello, hello, hello. Leo, what have we got there?
Yoda.
Yoda. Is Yoda coming to Nanny's?
Yes.
Okay.
771 pieces. My friends helped me build this and this.
Okay, let's go. Across the car park with Yoda. Put your seatbelt on. Quick repair there. Let's go. So we're almost at the shops now. Time to get masked up. There you go, Mum. Nice and easy. The lines and the footsteps are very confusing. We've got an intersection here where we've got a crossover. Follow the line, follow the line, follow the line, follow the line, and go. There we go. Phew.
So my day so far, it's been eventful. Little old lady, I took some flowers, big bunch of flowers, and I said, oh, would you like me to just put them on the side for you? She said, yes please, yes please. I said, well, I hope you're all right, have a good day, as I always do. And she says, well, she said, if I can. And I said, oh, is, you know, everything all right? Probably the wrong question to ask. She had lost her husband 3 days ago. I couldn't just obviously leave her, so she had a little chat with me. And then, just round the corner from there's a man looking to throw himself off of a bridge. So the police were just shutting all the roads. It was carnage. I don't know what was going on there. Interesting day.
Where is it? Got a butterfly
on you. Look. Let's look. He likes you. Masked up again. There we go. You've got Nanny round your little finger, you have, Leo. Oh, that is a lovely colour, Mum. That is lovely. I like it, Mum, but I've promised myself that I'm not buying any new clothes. I can hardly breathe. It's very hot. Oh, we can breathe. Let's go. Bought one of these melting pots. I've not seen them before. Cheddar and roasted onion flavour. I'm excited to try that later. The little balls of mozzarella. Oh, I could eat them like sweets. They're on 2 packs for £2. Bargain.
That's me done for today. I've done quite a lot of deliveries. Just on my way back to the shop. There could be the odd rogue one, but we'll see when we get there. Despite all the rain we've had, the garden's looking quite dry, so I'm going to go and give it a water.
We've literally just brought dinner out here, put it on the table, and then was deluged by wasps. So we're going back inside. Well, it's just gone 10 and I've arrived back at the marina, having spent the day with my mum. I just wanted to say good night and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, it's Thursday, it's sunny, I've got the sunglasses out. All is so freaking good. It is.
We're off to the chocolate factory.
We are not off to the chocolate factory at all. I'm not taking any Willy Wonka references about my glasses, I like them. We're off to Banbury to see Harry. And boy, feels like months since I've seen him and the kids. It's probably not. It's probably a couple of weeks at best, but it feels like bloody ages, so I'm so looking forward to it. So come on, let's go. Off to Northampton to pick up the van. Changing vehicles. And we're off to Banbury. We just stopped to get fuel and Glenn got to the door of the garage and then came back. I was like, what? He goes, forgot my mask. Oh, nice. Double flat white. And a couple of Kinder Eggs for the kids. This is nitro.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let's keep it going.
How are you?
See my sister.
I do want to see your sister. Come show me the way. Where are you guys off to?
A spider? Where?
Yeah?
There's a spider? Oh no. Send Pappy to get the spider.
We're off.
Pappy.
Yeah?
No, it's only the other side.
Bed picked up. Hands up. Who wants to go and put it in storage? Oh, Oliver.
Well, we're just leaving Banbury. We are heading back and we'll catch you later. You would be forgiven for thinking that our bedroom is all finished. You would be, because that was months ago that we did that.
Months ago.
It was months ago,
Oh,
Glenn.
I've done that bit of wood.
Yeah, we just haven't finished it. We needed a visit to IKEA and we
Didn't want to go.
didn't want to go. So, well, guess where we are? Glenn wants this shelving drawer unit to go under the bed, and I want a particular type of blind to go at the window.
Oh,
What we
okay.
don't want is any plants or candles. Oh, look, we got the red light. These little boxes. I wonder if if they were painted, whether they'd be okay for outside. Do you think? They'd make great little veg boxes for outside. Oh, let's put a couple in. So this is what we're going with, because Glenn wants some shelves under the bed, and we're getting obviously just white drawers. You have to book for a table in the restaurant. You're assigned a table number, you go and sit down, then one person has to come and order, and then come back and sit down, and then the staff will bring the food to you, take it off the trolley, and then when you're done you just leave the table and go, following the one-way system. Well, that's dinner taken care of. Let's go and get the rest of the bits. Just looking for some lights to go around the bed. Glenn's not going to like this idea, so I need to get him in the trolley before he comes back. We are coming down into my most favourite bit. The plants and the plant pots. Oh, watering can.
9, isn't there? Really?
Yeah.
So we want one of them. 3, 6, 9. This.
I think we needed a bigger trolley. You know what the worst bit's going to be, don't you? Walking this lot round to the boat. We guesstimated the size of these units, so we've just lugged 3 of these units back, and we're not entirely sure whether they're going to fit. The frames are 2 centimetres too tall for the bed. I'm sure Mr. Warner can sort this.
So that's the height. Just see what we got.
I've decided the best option here might be to leave Mr. Warner to this. I'm going to head over to Miramar's for a cup of coffee. Yeah. So I've just got back from Miramar's. Glenn's been working and slaving building these units. Let's go and have a look. Glenn, they look fantastic. So we're going to have a valance that covers this lot, but that's for another day. There we go. All the shelves in. The other thing I got that I'm very excited about is a couple of boxes of lights. It was not the colour I was looking for. I was looking for like a light
off-white.
Yeah. Well, I'm undecided on the lights.
Well, if I just loosely tack them to the...
And then we'll see what it looks like. Oh, actually... Oh, they look really lovely. Hello, good morning and welcome to the most beautiful Friday. That is how the day is looking. So I've been sitting working all morning, well, working and doing a bit of voluntary stuff. I've been doing the monthly newsletter for the Milton Keynes Community Boat. And there's good, exciting news to share. So I've been working on that this morning and doing some work. Scorching outside. And now I'm not going to complain about the heat. I am not going to complain about the heat because we've had so many rainy days. And I've moaned a bit about those, so I'm not moaning. Glenn's gone to the office today. Who knows if we'll get any footage from him. But he's taken a camera, fingers crossed.
So I'm at the unit today. It is Friday. It's a very hot day outside and I'm leaving in a minute. I've just drained all the fuel out of this. I need to come in at a weekend because during the week you can't really start motorbikes up in that. You're not really meant to store petrol and stuff in the units. I'm gonna have to get some fuel and take it and give it a go outside. I might come in this weekend if we've got nothing better to do. This moped, I've had it for about 3 or 4 years. It had an issue when I bought it, which I've since fixed, and I bought a new carburettor for it, and I've just been generally putting it back together. It did start and tick over, but it didn't rev up. But I got a feeling it's something to do with one of the vacuum pumps, so I've ordered a new pump. And I am going to put fresh petrol in it because both of these, the petrol that was in that was 40 years old. Petrol was in this was a good 5 or 6 years old, and it had been outside for a long time. So I'm going to get some fresh petrol for both of these. That's a 4-stroke, doesn't need oil mixing with the petrol. That's a 2-stroke, does need petrol mixing with the oil.
So Glenn takes out the little windows when it's really hot, and it stresses me out because he like leaves them lying around, and I'm so stressed that it's going to get broken. But he's just said to me he saw a boat on the cut and he's worked out how you put them.
Take these top windows out, and then I might not work in this one, but even the little ones, they put them like that. The big ones, let me show you on the big one because that's better. Take them out and put it in at the angle. And then you put it down the bottom, so it can't go anywhere and it's out of the way.
Glenn, that's a revelation. Oh, the sun has gone. Here comes the rain. Okay, it was just a couple of drops. We're meeting up with some friends later. When I say meeting up with a group of friends, we're going to sit out the back and have a catch up. I'm going to go and grab a shower, put my computer away. I've been working all day long. All day long. So not much content to share with you today, which is a bit of a bugger. I really hope Mr. Warner's done loads of videoing. He hasn't. He hasn't. Glenn's just run round to get a takeaway. Love a Friday night takeaway.
Drink.
Oh, that was like the quickest shower known to man. Right, we're off to a neighbour's now. Amazing rainbow. rainbow up there. Gorgeous pink sky. I've never seen a sunset rainbow before. Good morning and welcome to Saturday. So today is Sam's birthday. Sam was on the boat next to us, but she moved. She said it was nothing personal. She's over the other side of the marina and it's her birthday today. We were going to make some corn dollies today, but we couldn't get hold of any corn. So we're going to have a very civilised coffee. I've just set the table and chairs up at the back. Glenn has gone off to Northampton to do something with Aaron with the caravan. I wasn't actually paying that much attention, so not entirely sure what they're doing. Fixing something. Glenn went with screwdrivers, so anyway, that's what he's doing. And then I think he's going to go to the office. He's super excited about this and try and start his bike. So it's Sam's birthday today and look at this amazing, beautiful hat. Look at that. All handmade by John.
So it's Saturday morning. I'm not with Mrs. Warner this morning. I am going to do a few jobs. I'm going to meet Aaron at his caravan, Aaron and Chloe's caravan, to change the friction pads because one of them broke last time they took it out and they need to take it to Skegness next Friday, so they're a bit stressed that it might not tow properly, so I said I'll go and do it, so I'll take you with me. So I'm going to make sure that I get plenty of footage for Mrs. Warner. We're just about to come into Shuttlanger. It's a lovely little village, and they're just on the left as we come into the village is a pub. I've actually never been in it, called the Plough at Shuttlanger, and it's meant to be amazing for seafood. Aaron's not here yet, so I'm just going to have to wait for him. Here comes Aaron. You're right. Apparently, to get these pads out are really easy. So basically, I don't know if you can see that one. See, it's all shiny. That's that should all be clean and like a matte. See, there's a new one. You can see it's not shiny at all, and you can see how these are probably the originals. You can see how worn they are. So fingers crossed. These should just clip in. He says confidently. Push in like that. Right, all done, packed together. That should work perfectly for Aaron now, and he's just put the alarm and CO2 alarm in it, so he's all good to go.
We've had a lovely time for Sam's birthday. We've drunk tea, we've ate biscuits, it's all been good. Happy birthday, Sam! Thank you.
So I'm at the unit today, Saturday, I know, crazy, but it's the best opportunity I'm going to get to see if this will start. Right, let's give it a kick over, see what happens. Well, it's running, but it's not sounding right. That noise is not a nice noise. So it runs, but there's something not right. I think I'm going to have to take the head off again, which is a real shame. Bugger. So I started stripping it down again. I've got a feeling that it might have something to do with the reeds. So I've given up today. Yeah, so I think I need a new set of reeds for it. They don't usually go wrong, but it's what's making the whistling noise.
We had such a good question last week. What advice would you give to those who feel their lives are empty and lacking any meaning? For me, first was learning what gives my life meaning, and that journey from finding out to sort of embedding those in your life, I don't think, well, for some people it might be instant, but for me definitely not. It's a process, ongoing to this day. I think I'm getting better though, getting better at recognising when I do something and I love whatever I've done. I look back and I think, that was it. That's the stuff that gives my life meaning. The role that volunteering plays in a meaningful life. And it could be like formal volunteering, like going to work at an organisation where, you know, that's managed and you're a volunteer. Or it could just be like volunteering your services to a neighbour or friend, going shopping for them, or it's basically helping others. That's what I'm getting at. I know that both for me and Glenn, that has given us a lot of meaning in our life too. Talking of Mr. Warner. Hello. You had a good day?
It's been a day. Trying to keep the fridge stacked. Bought us some steak.
Oh.
I bought us some, this and that, I don't know. Bought enough
What
squash
is
and
it?
spinach croquettes.
That, Mr. Warner, that's as random as they come. So, Glenn, come here. What advice would you give to someone who wanted to get more meaning into their life?
Oh God, I've only just walked in. God almighty, that's on like a huge topic.
Have you got anything off the cuff?
Hobbies, volunteering, there's what works for you. That might not work for somebody else. Somebody else might be quite happy sitting in front of the TV and don't feel they have enough time even to do that. Do what you want. Do what you want that makes you happy.
Boys' words for Mr. Warner. It was an alright sort of week. I did a lot of worky stuff.
Mrs. Warner, her computer, she just does nothing but sit in front of it.
Well, yes, I have done an extraordinary large amount of sitting in front of my computer this week, which I feel bad for because it doesn't make great viewing for you. I want to say a massive, huge thank you to everybody who's been liking and commenting on the daily vlogs. Thank you. I've been overwhelmed by your support.
Anyone ask any questions or?
Yeah, but I answered it earlier. Do you remember when you walked through the door and I threw a question at you?
Oh yeah.
That was a
As
question.
soon as I've been out all day just working, doing stuff, and first question, what a big one. It's a bit deep. I need some thought.
Sunday will always be where you see what's happened first. So Sundays.
Sundays the fun days. Where you see it
Sunday
first.
fun day. However you watch us, thank you, and we will see you next week.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.